180.
Welcome back to Online Darts. We're here at the wonderful Madison Square Garden. Gezi, these arenas are what it's all about, isn't it?
Definitely, bud. Yeah, it's nice to be back. I'm not enjoying the heat, but I'm enjoying New York and ready to go with.
Look, this is the standout World Series event because of the iconicness of the city and the venue. What does it mean when you get the call to come to this one in particular?
Yeah, obviously it's, like you said, iconic and a unique venue. And, for someone like myself from a little small village in Markham, an ex-rugby player who never really knew about darts, 20 years ago, to be playing in one of these magnificent venues is a pinch me moment. And it's nice to be involved in every time that they've been here as well. I think it's 4 years on the trot I've been here, and I'm due a win, but I'm due a win.
I'll say you've won everywhere else in the world. This one needs to be checked off the list. But for your phrase, you just a rugby player stealing their money, like you said, from a small town or small village called Markham in Wales, to see your face on a billboard in Times Square, what does that do for your confidence and everything?
Yeah, obviously it's nice when me, my daughter, my wife and her boyfriend is, not my wife's boyfriend, but my daughter's boyfriend is walking around and you see your face flash up, and to be in Times Square and see that is, like I said, is definitely a pinch me moment. But hopefully there's many more years to come where I'll be here in New York City, and I know in every other part of the World Series events as well.
Did you prefer here or Vegas?
I prefer Vegas, but it's nice.
You're not the only one to say that.
No, it's I'm just more of a person who sits by the pool, chills out, especially when it's heat like now. But you just can't get away from here. So you've got no pool, and I'm not a huge one who wants to go and watch, go sightseeing all the time. For me, once you've seen it once, that's enough. But my wife absolutely loves it out here. Don't get me wrong, I love it out here, but. Yeah, Vegas is a little bit better.
It's not ginger friendly, that's for sure. I didn't know. Look, this is the most confident I've seen you. Look, just laughing and smiling. Do you feel that something big is on the horizon for you?
Yeah, definitely. I know that the back end of the year, usually when the Premier League's over, I find my best stuff. I think I need to start playing in more Pro Tours because that's probably what gets me sharp. I was being quite busy and knowing this was coming up as well. I did go to the Pro Tours last week, but I was a little bit under the weather, probably shouldn't have gone, and then I was ill over the weekend. But thankfully, I brushed that off and come here now ready to go. But there's a couple more Pro Tours before the match play, which I'm going to go to and hopefully get myself super sharp ready for that.
Yeah, look, you touched on the match play. It's on the horizon. You've got to the final before. You're itching to tick that one off because, again, that's a special place to win a darts tournament in the Winter Gardens.
Yeah, but it's just vital ranking points as well. And, I've eased the pressure. I'm in the Grand Slam from getting to the final of the World Cup. So, I've stopped chasing tournaments in that sense because obviously you want to get to a major final or win one to get in the Grand Slam. I've done that. So, it's just, I don't put too much pressure on myself. I'm not under pressure to win money. But the only pressure I am under is to keep the ranking points going. But, apart from that, I'm just enjoying darts. Yeah,
look, and the World Cup itself, although Wales didn't win, it was a great tournament. We saw what I call the real you, because people always ask me, what's Gezi really like? And that genuinely, that's why I was like, ignore what you see on stage. He's one of the nicest blokes you'll ever see. And we saw that at the end where you were laughing and joking with Johnny and congratulating the Northern Ireland pair. We seem to be seeing the real you on stage now.
Yeah, but I don't know. I've always been that person, but sometimes it doesn't come across our way on stage. And I agree. I hate losing. I am the worst loser in the world, and I'll take that title because if you enjoy losing, then you don't deserve to be on the stage. But I absolutely love winning, and I hate losing. So that's me. But sometimes I show my true colours in that sense a little bit too much sometimes. But it was good to get the final World Cup. I was absolutely gutted not to win it, but fair play to Ireland, fair play to Josh. Power scored in that final. I think I had one pitch in our last leg, which was a 180, so I didn't do too bad. But we needed a 9-darter to win, but fair play to him.
Well, I agree. Show me a top world-class sportsman that likes losing. They don't exist. The very best. They're not there. Everyone in the top of their field hates losing. So I'm completely with you there. But just looking ahead, what's left for Gerwyn Price? What drives you on in this sport still?
I haven't peaked yet. I know I've done quite well so far in the sport. I've practically won everything. I've lost in the final of everything. So I just want to win some more majors. I want to win the world title again. I just want to, and I am enjoying darts, and that's the main thing. So if as long as I can keep enjoying it and enjoy the travelling, then I'm sure the titles will come, and yeah, I'll be here for the next 10 years at least.
I know we spoke off camera as well, that the interview that you gave to us after the World Cup final, people have absolutely loved the way that you put it across, and it's made so many people laugh. And look, this is what I'm glad. I'm just pleased that we're seeing the real you, and you're enjoying it, because I said it when we were doing our podcast before, I was worried that you were going to walk away from the sport at one point, and that would have been devastating, because you're different to everyone else and offer so much more. And between you, Luke and Michael, where can you take the sport? Where can it go?
Yeah, I think he's in a brilliant place at the minute, but I think the darts in America is going to new streaming platforms, with Peacock. So hopefully it can expand and get better over here. I think they're looking to promote World CD events on next year, which will expand it even more. But nobody thought that the darts would be in the place it is now, maybe 3-4 years ago. But then, it takes someone like Luke to come in, give it that extra spark and get an all new audience, especially a younger audience, which has been good. But who knows what's coming through the ranks now? In another 2 years' time, it could be another Luke, a better Luke. It could be, Jaden Walker, the young kids coming through. There's young boys in the academy that we started up in Markham as well. So, yeah, it's in a great place, and hopefully, there is a lot of talent coming through, which I think it will be. But yeah, us boys can look out.
With that younger audience, we're going to get the Gezi TikTok coming back.
I don't think I've ever been on TikTok, but maybe YouTube.
The week you're on it, where you went mad on it, it was great.
Yeah.
But Chippy 501 going to branch out in New York, perhaps. Yeah.
Well, you never know. It's hard to run. It's harder to run a Chippy than to win a darts match. So probably not.
Gezi, it's great catching up with you here in New York, mate. Thank you very much as always.
No worries. Cheers, man.